Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Per Hitro say nobody go fit divide Nigeria. Say Nigeria go forever remain one nation. Make I leave you now, make you hear from Per Hitro.
I want to welcome you all in the special name of Jesus Christ. I urge everybody to please bear with me. The story I wanted to tell you guys, don't care me, I appreciate you. One of my best fans, I don't see one woman here today, or anyway, I know I mention her name. She will come later. I know she will come. Except she did sleep, It's late. I've never come out like this so late like this. Again, one thing my friend tell me, I call her my friend because I don't get enemy. What I don't get enemy. Then we go tell me, they say I take off for situation room, say because they do the fire me. And then I said no. It was not organized very well. And most people called me and told me not to participate on it anymore. So I obeyed my fans, okay. But again, one thing when he tell me first, he said they don't say, that's why they promise. Say if I don't drink vino, they say sleep will catch me. So I remember to enter line again. Well, I laugh over what he said. He's my friend and I'm not taking anything against him. But the fact is that I used to eat and I eat with wine. That is a typical Romagnolo. In a Italian adage, that is a parable in Italian language that when you are thirsty and you are walking for a very long distance, any first place you ask for any liquid or anything that you are thirsty and they give you wine, you know you have arrived Romagna or Romagna or Emilia Romagna. The first thing they offer you is wine. Okay, so I eat with wine, that is true, but I cannot eat and drink when I drink wine, I will sleep off, I will not meet an appointment. How do I go to my job? You see, you all know that I was in Cologne, precisely Ivan, some days ago. I came in just 2 days ago, and I tend to come out on Tuesday. On Tuesday, I couldn't reach my last broadcast. You probably remember my last broadcast was about Igbo Magba and my brother Agbogun. And I insisted to talk to that sister Esther. I wrote Agbogun to send me the number. He said he has to take permission from her. So when I did not hear from Agbogun, I do believe Agbogun did not get permission to give the number to me. So I won't say he disrespected me or he debunked on the issue. No. I believe that Agbogun, because if he said, let me ask her for permission to give the number, and he didn't reply me, and I believe the woman refused to let that number. So that case is dead before an arrival. The way I said that case that time was the way it is. And I assume so, since the parties that are asking for justice didn't want to cooperate, so it be. Then let's move to the next chapter. I told you I want to speak on the Anambra governorship election. And I will also be elaborating today issue concerning the Ala Odaro program that was organized by His Majesty, and the only one and only after Bruce Ali, Godwin, known as Opaseki. The governor that God sent from heaven to restore sincerity and restore infrastructures, or to reconstruct or rebuild or enhance governorship or government activities in the right manner. Okay, before I elaborate on this issue, first of all, let's go straight to the Anambra issue. If you see my title, I say, look, the reason why Nigeria remains one nation. Our nation, I see it will never be divided. The nation is due for division, but it can never be divided. But we sit it down in the keg of bomb. That is, the Nigeria might blow off to confusion, rebels, anarchy, disturbance, a lawlessness can happen in Nigeria for a very long time, and it will restore themselves back. You know why I say so? Because of what I observed from Anambra gubernatorial election. I was so surprised that the APC, not even PDP governorship candidate, APC said he's not satisfied with the election, that Soludo did not win. Abi what? happen here and there. I leave that thing. The Igbo say, "After come on, I leave me for." I did learn as small. Since when they fire me for having a year, so I did try to learn the meaning before I talk anything now. I mean, they don't carry gun. They shoot my head for a year. Thank God say I did Nigeria. They say to say I did Nigeria. Thank God say I did Italy. I hear say they carry my name go on the Jamaican market itself. My video when I do that time for joke matter about Biafra, they say make them say one of my friend for my ex-friend and one rebel for having a year for the Mezano. Say carry my video go on the Jamaican market. Anyway, thank God I don't they go buy a local for Olicha. I don't they buy a PCPA pass for Olicha. Now Benin they before Igbo man will come to me for Benin, it could take long time. Anyway, let's go straight to the Anambra edition. Now, let's think about who formed ABGA. ABGA was formed by a man that once told us that Nigeria must be divided, that they must have their own republic called the Republic of Biafra, which was Colonel or Lieutenant Colonel or Brigadier or General, because this man is supposed to have the highest rank in Nigeria because one of the most intelligent military we ever had with Ozegu in Nigeria, Odumegu Emeka Ojukwu. One of the most brilliant Nigerian army we ever seen. He was one of the youngest African that ever attended Oxford University. I think at the age of 14 or 15, he was already in the university. So I don't want to go into his biography, but I just want to let you know that this was the man that declared a civil war in Nigeria in 1966, saying the oppression of the Northerners in Nigeria. He decided to call all Easterners to come back to the East. And when he went to the Abori conference, an agreement was reached that regionals should have their own power while they pay homage to the central body, which is the Lagos body that was being commanded by General Gowon. Okay. For the young folks who don't know exactly why I'm talking this, and I will let you know, we will fight. People will die in Nigeria. It's inevitable. Commotion will come to Nigeria before 2024. That one is very clear. A time will come, you will walk in the street, someone will knock your butt, he will knock you in the back without, he will just stand with you and take your phone, take your money, and walk slowly without even running. It will come to that point if we don't make corrections now. But divided that country, there's consequences. I will let you know later. So, this man was in exile after he lost the war, although they said no victory, no vanquish. That was how the war was declared. But we know what transpires in the East, how 3 million children were left to die of Machoko and a lot of diseases in the East. It's a bad recurrence or bad history we need to remember. But the most disappointing part of it is that the civil war is not studied in Nigerian schools. And that's the more reason why we make blunders every day in Nigeria. If the civil war was supposed to be a part of our history studies in Nigeria, I don't think our leaders or even the Igbos now will be asking for secession. I don't even think even the Nigerian government will even make the stupid mistake they are making by sidetracking or trying to use Uno man in appointing people in positions. And to conclude that aspect of the issue, if any leader that comes to power do his job and leave, nobody will know the tribe you come from. I grew up to know that. I always say it here, my very good friend, I believe he's still alive today, and I will find him anytime I go to Nigeria. Good luck. He was staying with his uncle, or was his brother, at Omubensi. At the time, they came to stay with me for a while and have a place in our house, and he began having a store in the Selu market there. I think I visited him 5 years ago in Selu market there. I was told the uncle is late now, the brother is late now. He's an Igbo man. We all live as somebody. I never even knew that Ora was a tribe in Nigeria when I was living in Nigeria years back. I never know the difference between Ora and Chi. The only people I know is Isan, because my grandmother was from Oria, okay, village in Isan, okay. But the rest tribe, I just look at them as, we know Hausa because of their cap. We are not recognizing those who beg in the streets, Fulani, and those who carry cattle along the bush and the area there. That was how the Nigerian we know when we were growing up. Now, let's go back to the ABGA election. He was sent on. He went on exile for a very long time. He was pardoned, and he came back to Nigeria and settled in the East, Anambra precisely, maybe Owerri, I don't know. And when the politics came on board, he formed ABGA. ABGA, I think at that time, was almost governing about 2 major states or 3 states that was existing at that time in the East. All of a sudden, the same people that is dragging for Biafra now, they sold their conscience for APC and PDP. The Eastern people has 5 states in Nigeria, and today only 1 state is being commanded by ABGA. So what will come to the APC candidate? What is they call? What do they call this man again? I hate mentioning those people's name. I think what is his name again? Please, can somebody remember me the name of APC candidate that was contesting with Esoludo in Anambra State? Forgot his name anyway, but I don't want to go to my phone to go and check. There's no point. There's no go too much again. But let us go straight to the point. When he said he was not certified with the election, it means he was a big fool. He was a big fool. You know why I said so? Now, let's read it again. These are the same persons that are soliciting for their own republic, the Biafra. Okay? And they have a party formed by the founder of Biafra, the originator of Biafra, the father, the beginning, the end, the Alpha and Omega of Biafra. They betrayed and joined PDP, APC, Action Congress, Labour Party at the end. At the end of the day, they managed to hold 1 state. If not because the governor was performing very well, they could have even lost it. These are governors that their conscience were bought by money. And these are the same persons that said they want to have their own republic. You see, remember, please, people should remember me that I always say that even though when they create Biafra today, it won't last 10 years. They will create Biafra into Biafra again and create the other second Biafra into third Biafra. Because Anambra has been known as the central Andy Umba. God bless you, Charles. God bless you. Andy Umba, that fat fool, you know. So, the reason why I'm saying this is that Anambra is the source of Igbo people. Anybody can go against me. Imo is real barbarian. Because this time around, in the 21st century, education wins everything, owns everything. The most enlightened Igbo, the most educated Igbos are from Anambra. That is for sure. Before Enugu was separated. Okay. But what am I trying to say? If a party that was formed on a man that had the ideology of self-reliance, of self-independence, to create a country on their own, lost 4 states to the Hausas, and somebody was bold enough today to speak that he did not take the election that was done in Anambra, that it was rigged. It's so disappointing to me. So that's why I said Nigeria cannot be divided. Who the time with the time, who loser with the loser. As who the loser, person with the time with the time. Because it is a very clear evidence. Go watch my video. This is 3 years. I'll be telling you that the day they declare Federal Republic of Biafra, it won't last 10 years. Another small similar country will grow out of the real Biafra. They will call them, I don't know, may I not go talk about that name again before they come they punch me for night. Because everywhere where I did for Ravenna, that's 6 eye they get till they work out they go. But you say no Igbo. If you know hear that language, if the friend Benin get tell them, make tell you the meaning, you get pay or say no Igbo. So after they will divide from that main Biafra, and that will see divide from that main Biafra, because you know why? A nation where supremacy is by money and respect is by money. A tribe where respect is by money is by fame. You have to be very famous for people to respect you. These are set of majority of them. If you see the insult rain on me when I talk about brother, you will know that this is a clear nature of how some of them they behave. Understand? You see people getting big titles in that area there when they have money. But in other traditions, they follow traditions in giving you titles or whatever, you know. So my fear is that whenever we create Biafra any day today, or they get Biafra today, they will make another 3 Biafras, smaller ones, from that place there. This is the gospel truth. We've seen what happened in the Eastern Bloc here. Herzegovina, Slovenia, Bosnia, stuff like that. How from Yugoslavia. You understand me? So when people have no straight agenda in what they are doing, by now, I would have expected ABGA to be controlling 5 states in the East. In as far as ABGA is not controlling, they are even managing to control 1 state in the East. That will tell you that there's no unity among the Eastern people. So they are just bluffing on camera. That's to tell you that the majority of the Eastern people are not in support of separation. They might call themselves, yes, I am. I want to leave Nigeria. What are you doing towards leaving Nigeria? Because I don't see a real Igbo man born from toe to head to be a member of PDP. On a serious note. Because the origin and the principle and the ideology and the aims and objective that will make you to be united, that will put you in one umbrella. Have you ever seen any outside man as a leader in ABGA? No. ABGA is a pure Igbo party. Check the executives. Do you see anybody? They don't even have anybody in the Senate. So how come? How come? That's a pure Igbo party. Why are all Igbos not there? Why is four states against ABGA? Let's forget about Wike Rivers. Let's forget about Bayelsa. Let's forget about Cross River. Let's forget about Akwa Ibom. Chai. Oh my show. I'm just saying my mind. I might be quoted wrong. Think well. My people, we have few watching me today. People will watch me tomorrow. But let me tell you one thing. Go and reason what I tell you today. The reason why we remain one Nigeria, the reason why Igbo agenda will not succeed. I'm not against you guys, okay? Because ABGA is the only party in the East. ABGA is not known in Edo State. It's not known in Delta. It's not known in Ondo. It's not known in Lagos. They don't even have a flag in Lagos. I don't even see the contest in Lagos at all. These are populations. Igbos in Nigeria are close to 29 million, even not more than. They were 14.6 many years ago. But as of today, the Igbos in Nigeria are close to 29 million. The Yoruba is the most populous indigenous indigenous or tribes in Nigeria, with at least close to 50 million. That's the gospel truth. When I say close to 50 million Yorubas, I mean those who speak their language, those who grew up there, those who were born there, those who embrace their culture. It's a Yoruba person. I was in Jenny the other day. I came across a man that was a pure Benin man. He didn't even know how to pronounce one word in Benin language. He didn't even speak English for all the time. I don't want to mention him, but I'm not trying to tease him. I just trying to let you know what I mean by Yoruba nation. I mean those who speak Yoruba, who were born there, who embrace the culture, who believe in the culture, who play parts of the culture. Many IPO members in diaspora are not origin from Yorubas. But they embrace the culture, they were born there, they like the culture, they become that. Because it is just like naturalizing to a nation or to a culture. And it's accepted. If you separate Fulani and Hausa in Nigeria, you find out that Yorubas has the more population in Nigeria. Forget about the middle bit. So when they tell you Nigeria has about 420 languages or 250 languages in Nigeria, don't doubt it. In the north alone, we have more than 30 different ethnic groups, different language. But because of the Arab invasion in another part of the middle belt, everybody that schools the days before that time who becomes to a Muslim, they all understand Fulani or Hausa language. Okay, that is for that. So get a lot of riots in Nigeria, henceforth. We will arrive at a point where gunshot will be happening daylight, like what happened in Anambra the other day. It will be happening currently every day. And I told you guys that I predict that very soon they will be hijacking local planes in Nigeria. I am not joking. But Nigeria, I have watched and observed it. Let me use that word. I fast and pray over it. I dream over it. I have vision over it. Nigeria will be very difficult to divide. Very, very difficult. How many places you want to divide us? So when I see people, hold on, just 2 minutes. Let me go to my page and let me show you some certain things that embarrass me on people having their stupid ideas concerning our nation. I will show you one picture that they use in describing our beloved country. Hold on, let me just show it to you. This design was made by, I don't know, should be a stupid person. It's not reasonable. It's not intelligent. If he's intelligent, he will know that we have different culture. And when I went to the East to see my ex, those days when I was dating someone from Calabar, I couldn't eat comfortably in the bar or a restaurant. I only eat in their house, manageably, not because I don't know how to cook. To tell you that it was a different thing entirely that I eat in Benin. So places like Lagos too. If I go to the north, I won't even eat in the restaurant, a local restaurant. I need to go to the standard restaurant where they cook universal food or international food. Okay, so I want to show you something that will shock you, because when people start ranking themselves on social media here sometimes, because when they talk stupid things, they have a lot of fans. There are a lot of people that are watching them. I'm sorry, my fans, it's late, but I would have done this earlier than this. We have very few more echo. I just want to show you this picture. I don't know whether most of you have this picture. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the design of Nigeria. You see here, Oduduwa, Biafra, Savannah, and Arewa. 4 countries. This place you are seeing here now, this place you are seeing here, this red, that red ink, comprises of more than 20 languages they speak in that place there. What more than 20? Middle Belt comprises of even more than 20. Okay. The eastern part of Nigeria is about 19 languages or 9 languages. While the Midwestern region, not the West, only Bende, we have more than 9 languages there. In the Yoruba is all 1 language. That's why I said they are the most populous nation people in Nigeria. Okay, so when somebody brings such thing out in Nigeria, you should understand that it's been stupid. You know why I say so? If the Bendelites or the Edos or the Robos or the Shekiri or the Afema, the Kas and the Oras, the Kukurukus areas were happy with the Western region, they wouldn't have asked for a referendum, which was requested in 1963, I guess. So, yeah. So, what are we talking about? So, I have told you that Nigeria will come to a point where they will hold you in the street in the afternoon and collect your phone and slap you, and they will not run. And every day. A nation where the police is corrupt, the army is corrupt, the Air Force is corrupt, the Navy is corrupt, the ministers are corrupt, local government are corrupt, governors are corrupt, their wives are corrupt, their messengers are corrupt, even where some traditional leaders are corrupt. So one of these days, this youth you are seeing here, this is that sometimes I tell my mother, I say, look, this kids you are seeing here, what they know at 17, we were 30 before we know it. So the day they will rise in Nigeria, EFCC is just say an iceberg in the sea or in the water. For those of you who don't understand what I mean by EFCC was an iceberg, yeah, I know most of you understand because most of my friends are learning to do, but it is not an insult to anybody. When I say an iceberg, I mean it's just a drop. Toy inside a big ocean. The one that will happen will be like an atomic bomb, if not nuclear bomb, in Nigeria. But Nigeria remains one nation, one entity. So that is about that issue. Anybody that is seeing nothing in his mind, people will die, confusion will come. Nigeria will not divide. I have studied it, I have seen it. Another bloodshed will come to Nigeria, but Nigeria will not divide. And it will not be on a very wide scale, the way I look at it. Now let's go to the issue of Justice Mary Orderly. Story. Nigeria will hate it. Why they change the national item? I don't know why OBJ changed the national item. Nigeria will hate it. Why I be like bicycle for abroad? It be like ladder for Nigeria. None of you understand that parable. Voila. It be like bicycle for abroad, for diaspora. It be like ladder for Nigeria. You will not understand, but I just tell you, that is the truth. That is the gospel truth. Voila, it be like ladder for Nigeria and bicycle for here. Justice Mary Orderly, I just say just normal thing like that. We hear different story. This one say na fake policeman go there. The other one say na fake ID card. The other one say na number 9 they send them. They come go number 7. Yeah. Lead down to the gods. The true story we know. Igbenedion too na what it be. Okay, Igbenedion. Why I remain to call him that he duped the money in Edo State, but why do we have to wait for 20 years to recall him back to EFCC? I be the man, he pray Baba said, make he give him money for loan, he not pay back. And they ask now, EFCC. Igbenedion has never escaped from Nigeria. He has never left Nigeria to go and spend 2 years in overseas. You people call this man, gave him 100 charge as you give to a body. The man came out with a charge of 3.5 million. May go pay. He paid the money. I was discharged and acquitted. And he has been living in Benin for a very long time. Why now? Why Orderly? Mary Orderly. Justice Mary Orderly. I will tell you guys. I know my friend will not agree. One of my friends will not agree with me. This is political strategy. Anybody APC cannot bribe or cannot convince. Him will require. They put water for anybody. Because the same person when they bush animal when he rotty. You know they see hand to scratch his body. Everywhere they smell her. Animal when rotty. If they push around, they pour in your hand. And here they scratching. You go see your own shit for your hand. You go find what you understand? Now let's go straight to the point. When I hear the issue, say they go late siege for Peter Orderly wife, former governor of Rivers house. I hear the story, Nabi. Okay. Now I let you know the real true story. Before we enter allow that issue, okay. Now 3 issues, this thing like Russian small before we come out. Now, when that thing happened, immediately EFCC came to give us a disclaimer that we are not aware of the issue. Okay. And to let you know, those who denied that they were not aware of the arrest, of the siege they laid on this woman. Now, the story is that there was one man that claimed to be the whistleblower. Usman, Usman, something like that. He went to swear affidavits and said he believes, he was informed that there is foreign currency. I'm not doubting that too. Believe me honestly. When I see Ghana must go when the Nigerian politician house, you go fear. Illegitimate something going on in that house there. He went to go and swear an oath. Now, the police PRO came out and disclosed these guys in the public, telling us that he has a fake ID card, this blah, 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 blah. When they questioned this man, he said Malami, the Attorney General, gave him 29 accounts to investigate. Hold on. I told my friend that it's a setup. My friend nobody believe me. Just 2 minutes. Let's see. I have the video here with me. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, this is the video. Okay. I will go straight to the point. Let's watch and see this officer speaking. What is the problem? Hold on, please. No one offers, I beg again.
Including attending several meetings. He accompanied them to the court.
This is the version of the PRO of the Nigerian police saying this guy, they did a lot of meetings and they all planned these things. This guy suspected there was money that was in the house there. They forged ID card and forged the signature of the Attorney General. But there was a video that the man confessed that he's not a fraudster, that he was giving. They made a mistake of where they went to anyway, but they were giving. He knew what he was saying. Just 2 minutes. I'll go straight to my WhatsApp. I'll bring it when I send it to one of my dear friends. Hold on, 2 minutes. So that we will understand exactly where we are going. Good. This is where we discuss the issue. Hold on. Please bear with me, please.
Researchers found that
No, don't talk anything. Nonsense. Cool down. Hold on. Okay.
Day of
Listen to the PRO.
a Friday evening. The house of one of the Supreme Court justices, Justice
Mary Orderly.
GSC, situated somewhere at Maitama, a high-brow neighborhood in
Listen very carefully what he said here.
was invaded by persons whose identities were unknown to mainstream
There was a major
law
there,
enforcement
Major Joe.
communities.
They said the name. Hold on.
Following that unlawful attempt at raiding the house of the Supreme Court Justice,
I never forget you, Jeff. Sunday. I will answer you.
Inspector General of Police ordered a comprehensive investigation into it. Earlier on, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice had also submitted a written petition to the Office of the Inspector General of Police requesting a robust and discreet investigation into the matter
Kakabo,
with the
Wiki.
aim of
And Wiki giving ultimatum.
unraveling the identities of the persons involved, their motives, and perhaps the authorities, if any, behind them. The case was subsequently handed over to the Force Intelligence Bureau on the instruction of the IGP, and today I'm here to present you with a summary of our findings.
Go ahead, we are listening.
A total of 14 suspects
They were not displayed
are
here.
here with us today.
Their names was not even
7
read.
are still at large, and detectives are working around the clock
Fine.
to round up the remaining suspects who are either directly or indirectly
Indirectly.
linked with this very serious offense. In the course of our investigations, we discovered that the man who was acclaimed to be a chief superintendent of police, Lawrence Ajodo, is in fact not a police officer.
That is true, but he works with the Minister of Justice, Attorney General.
He is an imposter. He is not one of us, and neither is he known to be an officer with any of the other primary law enforcement agencies in the country. We discovered that although the team, this syndicate actually,
we are just trying to listen to the PRO of the Nigerian police. I narrated the story. Then later, I will not play Mike Zuckerberg's son. His narration is part of the story. What he had, he was just flying from Lagos to Abuja when he was called, and you hear the facts.
Number 9, Imo Crescent.
Street. Okay, Imo Crescent, Imo Street is
Imo River Street. But the house that they attempted to gain access into actually is number 7.
Number 7. Number 9 was the one in the warrant. How did he get that warrant?
We also discovered that the identity card, which was purported to have been issued by the Office of the Attorney General, and which actually bears the signature of the Attorney General and the Minister of Justice, is also a forged document. The signature that was superimposed on that ID card was also fraudulently obtained.
It's okay.
And fraudulently imposed.
Just go ahead, please. People are waiting. They want to hear the last part. This thing.
The crime was a well-conceived one.
Wait, bros, make I leave now. Go for us more.
An Islamic scholar and an Islamic prayer warrior who specializes in istihar kind of prayer.
Yeah.
Aliyu subsequently paid a visit to the neighborhood where the house is located, took samples of soil, and then conducted his prayers or his spiritual exercise, and having gazed through his crystal balls, came back with a confirmation that indeed there are huge amounts of money in the house. And at that point in time, he took it upon himself to become the official whistleblower.
You hear this man also? My way is political. I will let him play us like I say. This man, when he be Quran man, when he be a specialist for prayer, the consultant go there, ask what all delay or whatever they look for prayer for a gift for life when they want the best imam or important come the house without they never carry some for the house there. They want the best pastor, even at the boy go there go pray. If they give him 10 million, go there go pray. You understand? So he can't carry some for their hand, he can't say money did that house there. Wanna listen,
He went a step further by going to the court to get an affidavit.
You see how? Please be patient. You will get what I'm trying to say. You might not know why I'm against this man now. You will know when I let the lawyer speak.
EFCC and see if they can enlist the support of some personnel of EFCC to carry out this raid.
And EFCC just told you that nothing like that happened in their place and nobody came there. They were not involved in this issue. Go ahead, Mr. PRO.
In that process, Bayero Lawal was contacted. Bayero in turn contacted one Austin who is still at large. And after failed attempts at enlisting the support of operatives
let me
of EFCC.
Play the area of these people who were charged. Hold on.
Hi,
hello.
My name is Jimmy.
No, I'm not talking to you. You go away, die.
The most reputable newspapers in this country.
And this is the journalist they arrested to hold on. I'm not going to hold on.
They are protecting.
Hold on.
are loose cannons. And so for us,
AG, sign the part of your questions. First of all,
trade was to be carried out.
This is the first suspect.
Criminal network.
First suspect is going to talk now. Hold
He
on.
will speak to you since you are so interested in him.
Why not? Let him speak.
I find it rather embarrassing. My name is Stanley Kwazema. I find it rather embarrassing. Listen, I'm talking. Let me finish.
You listen to the accused.
You can't call the shots here. You tell us your name, you tell us what you do.
I am a journalist.
What is your name?
My name, I answered it. I said, my name is Stanley Kwazema.
He said his name.
You're a journalist. Where do you work?
This day.
You work?
I'm a contributing editor with this day.
With this day.
Are you a staff of this day or you freelance for this day?
I am a staff of this day. Now, let me now start with your questions. First of all, I came here to the police force intelligence unit by myself when I was called by Barrister Alex Onyeko. He said, Stanley, come, I want to interview you. I came by myself. Nobody arrested me. Nobody called me other than him that, come, your attention is needed here. And on that Sunday, I came down to this place. And they were interrogating me, and I wrote a written statement first.
Okay, yes.
Another year.
What is your involvement in this point?
Nigeria police.
Barrister Alex Onyekoro, who is seated here, called me. Sister, I normally visit him in his office and all this. When he has things for me to do, I do it for him and for other people and for this country. When he told me that, come, there's a lead of a scoop of an asset recovery and
Not here.
that they claim to be in a house that nobody is residing, that it involves millions of dollars. I said, oh, but what is all this that Nigeria is borrowing money and there's a large amount of money stashed
In a house. This is where this journalist came in.
Told me about Lawrence Ajodo. I said, okay. He said I should find out that he will give me a lead. I was following Lawrence. The day we had the first meeting to find out, I found discrepancies.
This man's an investigating journalist for this day. A contributing journalist.
Sign the passport or the identification of a so-called CSP. Is it from the office of the AG or from where you claim to work? And he said, no. I found out again from him on my interrogation leading to what I was packaged to work on. I said, come, where did you train as a policeman? I got two problems with him.
Yeah.
He told me, I said, that he was in Woodhill. I said, there's no police training college in Woodhill. It is in Woodhill. He said, yes. I said, Woodhill, Kanu. He said, okay. The next thing I asked, he didn't finish in Woodhill's police college in Canada. He now finished in Jos. I said, which school in Jos?
Okay, you were in the court the day they got their...
Let me now explain my involvement in the court. In the morning of that day, when he now said he has gotten the affidavit and that the court warrant has not been signed, that Igwe will meet him in court. And that from the court, we are all going to move and meet the police team that will be stationed in a hillock at the Ministry of Justice to go there. I said, okay, we now pass through finance ministry, through the old finance ministry. We now moved. From then, when I now discovered that the place I couldn't find a court, whatever, post to show that this is a court, I was calling and said, you say you are in a court.
Yeah.
Where are you? I now came. When he now directed me, after several minutes of searching the place in Zone 6, I called him. Where is it your office? You say it's in Zone 6. That is a branch or a legally constituted office by the minister.
Let me ask you a question. Okay. Now listen to me.
See this guy, he talking. He's very bold. You see, when you are a criminal, you can read from his faces anyway. I don't want to waste your time here. What I want to let you know today is that when I told my friend that this is with Tonchi, they do it every day. This is a Nigerian system. They do it here in my city here too. They do it in every other city. They can wish on to you when they know that you have a very brighter star. When they see people always they see you are moving forward, they will like to draw you back. Okay, but let me tell you one thing. I want to give you another information that is very, very important concerning this issue. They now interviewed Mike Jezebel, that's our special son.
The man that they were kidnapped some years ago. Hold on. 2 minutes, you'll be surprised how he narrated his story. Hold on.
At the residence of Justice Marriott. Yes, I got a distress call.
Look at the man. Look at the play while you're saying echo. Listen.
That the Honorable Justice Mary Peter Odili's house was surrounded.
Yeah.
Fully armed security personnel. Some say they were from the Attorney General's panel
Yeah.
on property recovery, joint panel on property recovery. Some said they were from EFCC. A statement the EFCC has just denied. Some said they were from DSS. Some said they were from police. Some said they were from army. And that got me worried. I was just coming from the airport on my way to Abuja from Lagos. So I had to move to the premises immediately. And I discovered that a lot of things were wrong with the so-called search warrant.
Search warrant. When I listen,
that these people procured. I discovered that an affidavit was allegedly sworn to at the FCT High Court
August
by one Umar
Aliyu.
As far back as 13th of October.
Sorry, October. I made a mistake. October. Yeah.
2021.
And we're in November.
Saying that he suspected, maybe as a whistleblower,
yeah,
whatever, that there are some illegal activities
going
on
on there,
places around the FCT.
FCT, yeah.
He didn't mention any address,
any
or
address,
name, or any particular person. That was on the 13th
of October.
Only yesterday, based on that, on the 28th, one CSP Lawrence Ajodo, attached to the Attorney General of the Federation's Joint Task Force on Recovery of Property, now applied to the Chief Magistrate at Wuse Zone 5, asking for a search warrant. This Chief Magistrate today, 29th, granted that search warrant. And guess what? The search warrant did not carry any name of any person. It didn't say Justice Mary Peter Odili. It didn't say the husband, Dr. Peter Odili. So it was clear that this was a wrong address. No name was put on it so as to say that it was targeted. I do know as a lawyer of over 40 years at the bar, that if you want to carry out a search warrant, you don't carry out a search warrant at the graveyard or a cemetery or abandoned houses. There will be a person you are targeting. Who were the persons? They did not put a single name. What address? You got the wrong address. So there's this theory, therefore, that could have been a clear case of genuine mistaken identity.
Okay.
I only hope so. But the other theory, which I seem to want to believe more, because of the activities of this government, the antecedents, is that it was politically motivated.
This is the truth. Go on. This is what we hear.
In the PDP, today the Court of Appeal, Port Harcourt Division, just dismissed the application by the former chairman, Prince Uche Secondus, to halt the convention started tomorrow. And Dr. Peter Odili is a big fish within the PDP.
Yeah.
And the convention is started tomorrow. How come that an affidavit sworn to on the 13th of October, today is 29, 16 days ago, was suddenly activated yesterday and today, and the search warrant issued today? Some people believe, and I seem to be of that school of thought,
that's true.
It was done
me too.
To embarrass the former governor of Rivers State, Dr. Peter Odili, to embarrass this cerebral, highly apolitical justice of the Supreme Court, Honorable Justice Mary Peter Odili, who has never been in politics, even as First Lady of Rivers State. She moved gradually from the Magistrate Court to the High Court, to the Court of Appeal, to the Supreme Court. She has never been known, even as First Lady, to be involved in all those
see me kind of attitude. I'm first lady here. She was always behind. So I believe it was done to embarrass them. But for whatever it was done, it was a shame to this country, particularly in the estimation of the international community. We shouldn't be doing things to embarrass us. Nigeria is not a banana republic. We are the biggest nation among the black race in the world. Nigeria is 212.9 million people.
As of last week.
By the latest UN projection, as of 3 days ago.
Last week.
And we shouldn't be behaved like all these banana republics that have 500,000 people or 1 million people.
They are better than us sometimes.
First country like this, driven by the best brains in the world, that we should have its security forces barging into the solemn house of the justice of the Supreme Court. No name on the search warrant. You are barging into a house which is number 7, Imo River Street, whereas your search warrant bears clearly number 9, Imo Street. What is the correlation between Imo River,
and
number
Imo
7,
Street.
and Imo Street,
Number 9?
Did you see?
Yes.
Did you see the officers themselves? Were you able to identify, for instance, which arm of security agency?
When one of them that was spoken to by the security men at the premises was identified as one Major Ola. That was the only one. The rest were keeping to the shadows. I'm just coming from the house because we all decided to stay there and mount night vigil to see what and how they will do it. I wanted to see whether they were going to do what they did August 2016. That has forever put a black spot on me, on Nigeria, where they barge into homes of justices of the Supreme Court, who did DSS operative.
You know why I will not want to play this thing more, furthermore? The reason why I want to play more than that is just because when I told you, we were told that 2 days ago, yesterday or yesterday, that Lucky Gnedion was arrested. Was arrested. He was invited to the EFCC headquarters in Abuja, Kuje, they called it, I don't know how they call that place there. He got there and he was detained. And my brother, Jeff, they asked me whether it's the Edo State. No. It has nothing to do with Edo State. It has nothing to do with Edo State. Governor Gnedion is a PDP man. Obaseki is a PDP man. And they have no issues that are on board. This is a federal level issue. So it is a federal level that is withholding all the big fish in every state. Those that they cannot convert to APC, they will threaten them because no one governor is honest in Nigeria. That's the one reason they compromise on issues in Nigeria. It's a pity that I wanted to go into some issues this night, but no, let's make it another day so that we will not spoil the sweet news that I give to you guys today. But meanwhile, I want to urge all Nigerian youth in Biafra to wake up to reality that the state is no longer the way it was 10 years ago. Things has changed, and we are into a serious war, a serious battle in my city here, but we shall always overcome. The truth shall always prevail, and justice shall always remain. Those who believe in justice will always be justified. I will not want to use this medium so that I will not say because I'm a blogger, because I used to talk on Facebook, I want to use to call commotion. No. I will let you all know what is going on in our WhatsApp group. So for those of you who are interested in participating in the activities, give me a call, make your signature be known to us, then we'll go ahead with the procedures, okay, of what we are going to do, okay. But let's withhold our plans and our means and our objectives this place here. But lastly, before I leave here now this evening, I want to thank my honorable governor, Obaseki, I've always been saying it here every day. Obaseki will leave the throne or the power in Edo State. Edo will realize after 2-3 years, I say, wow, if we were aware of this fact, would have allowed this man to rule for tell time in Edo State. You hear what I say? I don't want to start going into issues with anybody, but I just told you guys that I remain the only one that do not remarroll. And lastly, our next topic is to promote and rectify some rumors and some propaganda that was, how do I call it, was displayed here on Facebook by one tyrant. About Obaze, you all know him as a tyrant. So, consigning the CCE, that is the consigned citizen of Edo, concerning that grabbing in Edo State. There's a parable that we do with where Omonamu Bagaka asking now. Sorry, Omonoro Kopaka asking now. Namu asking. It is only a pregnant woman that is pregnant with a baby in her tummy that can deny it and say, look, my baby didn't do this. Because you know why? The baby is inside his stomach. He can't grow wings. He can't come out from anywhere to do anything without the mother not knowing. But the baby you back in your back, do not deny for him. But that does not give you a yardstick to rub your mouth because you don't know any place to insult again now. Obasek yon utene udoni, utene webama able stone, utene we kabaka, utene able stone ebamaba, utene everybody, even Shabas utene will be everything. So you want to use CCCE to rub your mouth and tell us that we are not doing our duty. Don't worry. We'll let you know the details. If we have any bad element in our group, in that group there, concerning anti-land grabbing, we will come out and bring their names in the public. When we are through with the decision, we will come out and bring their name in the public. Those who want to repent and come back to the group, they are always welcome. But those of you who claim under the name of CCCE and you collect money according to Abat, according to those rumors that I heard in Germany, if it is true, we will publish your name out here in my platform here and we'll do a very big broadcast nationwide on your head. And we'll make sure that anybody who has any problem of land in Benin shouldn't pass through individual apart from 2 persons in the diaspora that will relate the matter to Nigeria headquarters in Edo State. I don't want to go to this about that matter now. Those of you who have problem in land issues, who have given money to individuals, if you want to contact me and tell me the names of those who you give money to. I will refer to the national body or to the headquarters in Benin so that I will find out if that money was submitted to the house or not. When we get those informations, we'll list their name out in the public. And we'll advise everybody in the diaspora to stop sending money to those guys. They are using us like a tools. I don't know anybody that is doing that yet until the fact comes out. I thank you all and God bless everybody. I will try to be out earlier than this next time. Thank you and God bless everybody.
Now we don't hear from Pahitro. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you now with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.